What's going on in this video? We're going to do a quick review of the TIDEWE. These are the chest waders here. These are some lightweight waders that you can use for a couple of different applications. Primarily, I would recommend them for fishing in streams or hunting in areas where it's not cold and you're obviously going to get into the water, but you're not necessarily going very deep. Now, while these are 100% waterproof, I've had these for a couple of years. They've done really well with, my wife can wear them, I can wear them. They're really well in like certain areas where I don't need a lot of water protection. It just gives me some layer. If they might leak, because they are kind of an entry level wader, and waders are, they will leak at some point. It's not going to like make or break me. I do have other waders that are much more durable, rugged. If I'm walking through brush, if I'm hiking in and out, maybe I'm fly fishing, I'm hiking, 2 miles in boots and coming back out, and I'm wearing the same waders through that. They definitely are less tear resistant than some of the nicer brands. If I'm in cold water, like I'm going neoprene, these are not insulated, so these are also very cold. Now let's take a closer look real quick at the boot. So you can see the boots here, the rubber boots, they run pretty true to size. You have some decent tread on there. Now I wouldn't say like if you're on slippery rocks, I wouldn't go dancing on them. They definitely will fall. You can see how they're attached to the wader themselves. So while they're stitched in through there, that definitely be a point where it could definitely leak. But again, I've had these, haven't really had any issues. I would just say when I store them either boot up or I'll store them hanging. Once they're dry, I don't want to be folding them up at that seam. If we go up here, this is where you have all your buckles and stuff. So this is your belt. Definitely want to make sure if whatever waders you do get, you have a belt or you need to buy one, because you want to wear this and tighten it up. If you do happen to fall in, the belt will stop the water from gushing in there. So you want to cinch that down. It has some clips and little buckles there, which is nice. It has another little cinch guide you can do to cinch it around the waist here, around the chest, and pull it tight. And then you have your buckles there. So all in all, it also has a little pocket there if you want to put stuff in there. And then I believe it also came with like a waterproof phone little lanyard thing. But all in all, if you're looking for like a beginner pair, or maybe you want a cheap pair of waders to just fold up and keep in the truck in case you ever, or somewhere you want to do there, keep in the car, that's kind of what I do with these. Or if I have a buddy come with me, or in an area maybe where we could get by with maybe using some waders, and we're not going to run the risk of maybe being deeper in water up to the chest, just more like knees or high thighs, maybe wear these. But price point wise, they are on the more of the like lower end, budget friendly. But understand with waders, it's kind of something there. You also kind of get what you pay for. So these are a good value for that price point. But I personally, if you're like an avid fisherman, avid person who's always wearing waders, I would try and think about the applications that I'd use this in. And then if I'm going to be in cold environments or areas where I need extra water security, it might be time to upgrade.